Hi everyone, this is Sarah and welcome to the Flying Obi. Today I'm just going to be showing you my collection. This will be coming out a little while after I've recorded it, just because this will go on when I don't have much to record at the time. So the first things I'm going to show you is my kimono box. I keep the lids off of these so that they can stay aired. This is an obi I made. It's calico and it's had a kookaburra printed on it. Let's have this. This is a vintage kimono. It's got a lot of metallics in there. Looks really earthy and things like that. The next one that I've got is a Hito kofurusore, I think. It's either kofurusore or it is an older kimono because the sleeves are a bit longer. But it fits me perfectly, wingspan, length and all of those things, and it's yabane. I only own actually two haoris. The other one is a black one with a mon, so I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. It's also quite smelly and I haven't had time to air it. But this one is stunning. The story of this is, I was in Japan at the start of the year. My second host family, the Lions Club, they took me to an introduction party with the rest of the Lions, and one of them was a dance teacher and her students were there doing dances, and it was a stunning performance. But she bought this beautiful yellow shibori haori for me, and it's one of the most gorgeous casual pieces I own. It's got nothing on furusore, but that's another piece of art entirely. Here is another gift from when I was in Japan. It's another common. It's synthetic. It's got a beautiful rich red lining. It's just casual, but it's beautiful and warm. It fits like a glove and all this. So stripes are one of the favourite things that I have to wear on kimono because they're all seasonal. If it's a cold day in summer or something, or spring probably, if you don't live in Australia. So it's good for all weathers, the stripes and things like that. And most occasions actually, having some sort of stripe pattern is pretty good. So many kimono. What else have I got? You'll notice that while I don't have overly much of it, I really love my rich purples. This one was one I got in what we call a kimono lot of doom, and two of them were dance kimono. And I love purple, so this was a dream. It's got yume blossoms on it. The last one in this box is a very, very special piece. As you can see, it's very thick. That's because there's a juban, obi and kimono in here. But it's also the most, definitely incredible piece I own and one of the most amazing gifts. It's a furusore from a rental company in Japan. It's a beautiful, soft, sheer silk with Ichiwa fans, sorry not Ichiwa, sensu. It's got some blossoms on there, it's got some chrysanthemums, kiku, it's got some clouds, rivers and things like that. Some other stuff on here which I'm not sure. It's got pine. It's also very heavy. I believe it's for like the winter months. It's been a long time since I've worked out when it's appropriate to wear a kimono, because I don't buy formal kimono anymore. I just don't have the reasons to wear them. I buy a lot of geometric prints and stuff like this. But because it's a heavy kimono, it's really slippery to put on, but when it's on, it's like, it's gorgeous. I've got the juban there, which is actually a crepe. It's a really fine juban and beautiful to go on. And the obi is like Christmas has come at once. It's got black and red, it's a really nice thick brocade and things like that. Big blossoms, and this is a beautiful outfit. To say one thing for the kimono dresses, apart from the fact that they do a beautiful job, they really know how to coordinate an outfit. I'd love to learn how to dress people professionally, and part of that would be organising an outfit that is as stunning as this on. But I'm very lucky that I fit most Japanese kimono and don't have to look for a bigger size, and this is where a lot of us have problems. I'm just incredibly lucky that I'm tiny and don't fit Western clothes well, but hey, if I put on a kimono, that'll fit. This is the Corfu Sode. So it's obviously got your usuals. It's got your long rounded sleeves that these go just past my hips. Really, they go to mid calves, I think, which makes it a lot easier. It's got a couple of designs on the sleeves and the shoulders, but you'll notice anything that's meant to wear with hakama, especially women's ones, they have nothing on the hem. Pink jacket kimono. This is a statement, saying the least. And we're back. So we've got the second box now. Yeah, I know, too. Plus stuff hanging up, plus other things lying around. Of things I've got. This is mostly my obi and kimono. So I've got a couple of Nagoya obi. Nagoya obi are a real staple in my closet. Love them to death because the cycle is so easy. And I really hate half-width obis. So hanhaba is not my pleasure state. I like having like mutters and things that are a little more boisterous, a bit more hardy, hold up by themselves. This is a beautiful embroidered Nagoya obi. It's got kiku on it and a couple of other things, bit of grass, and the shape around the edges, which is fairly normal for Nagoya to have a frame around them. Now this is also a Nagoya. This one doesn't have any padding. Somebody gave me the name for it as well, but I don't know what it was, but it's a special type of dyeing technique. It's stripes and it's got autumn leaves on it that are starting to change colour, some flowers, and you can just see, I'll take a close-up of it for you, that it's got a wave pattern actually weaved into it. My apologies, it's clouds and leaves. Ooh, and that's pine too. Who knows what you find when you look at it. So it's really stunning over, but because it's like really floppy, I can do that with it easily, and luckily it doesn't obviously bend like that. But it's really floppy over, so I can't really use it with anything yet. What else have I got? This fella, I think you all know what that is. This one's had good use. There's some bends where the cardboard's, I think it's cardboard in there. This one looks fantastic with anything pink. It's a two-piece. Pretty much I've got a medium width and a normal width together, and that's the otaiko part, so you can see the fabric. This is my favourite hanhaba. As I said, I don't own many because I don't like them, but I can't pass up yabane and green and purple. This is a hanhaba odori obi. It's obviously, it's got silver weave as well as some more matte. It's actually a normal length, but it's quite thick, and it's stiff in some sections, but you do still need obviously that, this fella, which I've gone blank on. It's really stiff to tie, you get it really tight, and you've got this big bulge there at the back, but that's really great for doing bunko over the top because it's got something to sit on top of. So first, this is something my cousin's brought back for me from Japan. It's a slightly unfinished fukuro obi. So it's orange like a sunset, and it's got silver, and it's got actually two different side designs. So the other side is this sort of crosshatch weave, and this side's this design. My cousin's got it in Niseko for me, and the lady who sold it to them actually wove it. And it's become one of my favourites for my more formal outfits, usually with my komon and things like that, or dressing up an outfit. So if you ever get to go to Niseko, there's a little village, I think it's a touristy village, but there's a kimono shop there, and they actually have the weavers working there, which is really cool. And then if there's anything you want to buy, it's a hakata. These things work with pretty much everything. You can get them for all levels of formality. This is mine, it's a Nagoya. The only problem is resewing them. If the seam on the edge of the otaiko section comes undone, it's hard. You need a thick needle. I was hand sewing it, and I nearly pricked myself a couple of times because you really do have to sort of stab it through. It's almost like getting a nail. But this is what makes them so good. It's because the weave is really incredibly robust. It tightens and stays, and not never comes undone in the back. and they just hold up to pretty much every stress you can put them under. So if you're someone who likes to wear the kimono and obi really tight, or moves around a lot in kimono, or does a lot of housework in kimono and that sort of thing, Akahata is a really, really robust obi that is perfect for these sorts of things. Actually sewn down that line there, that's not a part of it. So on the other side it looks like that, so it was in the centre of the top. But that's really cool. It's a dark grass green with yellow and a strip blue. I've also got another hanhaba, which is a hakata obi. I also have this one. This one's actually made out of bamboo, and it looks like it's made out of bamboo. I also have one more Nagoya obi. I haven't worn this one yet as well because it smells quite strongly of naphthalene. Good way to start off on my kimono, and I'll be honest with you, I've forgotten the name today and I really can't be bothered looking it up. I'll probably remember it in 5 minutes after. Is that, well, I have one of these and it's the normal size. I have one that is Michael size, and if you've never seen one before, I got the message for this when I was at work. My friends were shopping, kimono shopping for me. They said, oh yeah, we found a Michael size one, and I'm like, okay. And they sent me a picture. I'm like, yeah, it's normal size, it's a bit square and all that, might go around further. I didn't have words for when I opened the box, so this is a size, normally, this is Michael size. So that fits quite comfortably under my bust and waist, between my hips. This one will cover the lot of it, quite comfortably up there, or down here. So it will fit under the width of the Michael obi. It goes around, and I'm going to have padding when I wear this. So my kimono, and I do have a pair of tabi out somewhere. They're just your basic white tabi. They fit nicely and pretty, and I do have a couple of extra obijime lying around, but the majority of it is in this box. How many have I got? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shibori obi age. We've got hanjuban, so that's the skirt, that's the top. I also have a ton of these. These are stiffened under obi. God, I've forgotten the name of anything. I'll put the name in the links. Maybe I'll put it here. But pretty much what it is it's loose up till here. There's no stiffener. Wrap it around usually about twice. And there's a stiffened part here. It goes under the obi. These are a light crepe, but they are softer on you and things like that. Also, the cotton himo. These are like that. And they've got little tails on. You can fold them into stars, but I don't. Who has time for that? I've got my little kimono bag, which I've yet to use. It's got a little cat on there, neckball, but again, I don't have many uses for yellow. I need some kimono I can do with yellow, so have fun with it. I've also got a heap of tengui. Now, I use these for collars. I got obijime. This one was handmade, hand woven. It's got some beautiful little designs and it's great for summer. So this one is chiriman. I bought it in Japan, and this one goes with the furusade. I've got 2 obi makura. This is one that's covered in cotton, which is really nice for gripping onto the fabric and things like that. It stretches a bit, which is really hard actually. This is my normal obi makura. It's foam. This one's softer, it's got a bit more bounce and things like that. Bends better and things. This one's just your basic brick expanding foam with fabric around and so that's my collection here. I've got quite a few more back home. I'm not going to count because I don't even want to know anymore. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you're having fun with your kimono, and I hope I've given you some ideas as to what you might like in your collection. Anyway, that's it for now. This is Siren signing off, and we'll see you next time on the Flying Obi. Have a good one.